Hey, it's Titium, and here I am continuing the gameplay of Basque Paganism in CK3, Fate of Iberia, suffering from success. Basking under the warm glow of the sunlight is a patch of land with unkept fields and crumbling buildings. The wind whispering lamentations of solitude through its deceived stones. This is one of many villages like it in Burgos. The inhabitants that left when war came never returned when it ended, and the flag of Sheikhdom of Nayera flew over it. Beautiful, isn't it? Ask my son and her Mohammed. Free land is this prime for reconstruction. We could build a monument for our success right here. Brilliant idea. So I would lose gold but gain prestige in this. Also gain some control in Burgos. It's low control, but I can just use my marshal for that. I think it's free control. We can restore this town back to what it was. Development growth. Or establish temporary outpost. Yeah, I don't want to spend gold. Also, the control is not going to be an issue. By the way, I think I'll soon use my steward. Although he sucks anyway. But I will use my steward to spread the culture. I think I only have one Basque culture province in my realm at the moment. Some other guy is the king of Navarra is the main ruler in Basque culture. So he's using some useless innovation as Casus Belli. It's pretty useless since we have the struggle clash Casus Belli, and I'm mostly using that anyway. It also grants us multiple counties with one war, so it's better than everything this Casus Belli innovation is providing. I would get like city planning or barracks or something. So our ally just lost the war. I don't really care that much. Ooh, there's a peasant trouble incoming. Although peasant troubles are, as you obviously know by now, pretty useless and weak. Powerful vassal wants position. Yeah, I can declare wars, I know that. So how much large investment? Yeah, I would need a lot more gold to start a rebellion, but it will be nice since it would decrease the control by a lot, and this would affect his number of troops. He has this ally. Though this alliance can be broken by murder. Yeah, this guy has a pretty low chance of dying, of 33%. Maybe this guy. Yeah, it's even harder to kill that one. So that would require some more perks in the schemer tree, and after that's done, I can break an alliance. I do not hold my wife close to my heart, and the more time I spend, the more time I start to understand why that is. Everything she does gets on my nerves just a little bit. Doesn't matter, they already have kids. A lot of kids. But before this guy dies, it would be a good idea to create at least a duchy title, since I'm just a count at the moment. So if I die, this all gets partitioned. Here's the rubble also. So sorry, as we already know, this courtier tree is pretty good, although only when the dynasty is already big. So I will try to go for the metropolitan once again. Every city increases development growth and so on. Our rulers and characters can get a pretty good trade for this, called Tone Maven. So stewardship and learning. Also, the decision to expand cities will increase the potential number of buildings in cities, so it's pretty good. And this just grants us free court position upkeep when it's granted to family member, so pretty useless. I will go for the metropolitan trade. I like it. Also, let's deal with this peasant stuff. So all the men at arms should be enough to deal with that. This guy has an aggressive attacker trait, but not with that, so I will erase everything else. Son is injured. There's nothing that can be done. Is this guy going to attack them? He's probably just passing by. So another guy got injured. Of course, there's nothing that can be done. I don't... Another one. Okay. Let's just crush them before they consolidate the numbers. A bloom in the wilderness. For the third night in a row, I am sitting at the same table at the same inn. It has an excellent view of the bar and the captivating barmaid behind it. Okay, he just wants an affair. I'm just here for the drinks. I'm a good Muslim and chicken your wife is haram. So this guy is the new leader of the army. This should be it. No, there's still something. I unlocked a perk and endless hearings. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention in court. Today it seems like this guy and this miss turn to waste my time with petty dispute. They would have me believe this is an issue placing the very safety of the realm at risk, but yeah, I cannot shake the feeling that they are largely overestimating the severity of the situation to feed their own ego. Yeah, just get them out of the sight. I guess I don't need a contract. Okay, both of the wars with peasants are over. So I have them in prison, and since I have the torture trait, I'm going to torture them for some more stats of intrigue. This guy has already got tortured, but the other two not yet. I think I maxed out the stat bonus. Hostile scheme success chance. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna need to kill this guy. By the way, I can probably start right now. Also, if we are to fight him, it's better to increase number of troops I have. Archers are pretty cheap and powerful, especially when you have the right buildings. To my evil vassal. Contract. Yeah, I have no choice because this guy has a hook on me. You contract gain. Enforce jizya status. What does it do? Taxes increased, levies decreased. Okay, I will lose some more money but keep more of troops. More troops for myself. It's not that That bad, honestly. Also, there's no one to invite to this, but it has over 50% of success chance. Exotic carpet. Mm, yeah, let's risk it. Yes, he accepted the gift, so he's resistant to my scheme. It's decreased. Blessed are the meek, so is this guy... No, he's actually a grandchild. We want him to be humble. It's not bad. This either deceitful or honest. Let me check something. When I get the champion of the faith of countries of Basques, I get this religion, and to convert to it, I need at least 2 virtuous traits. So it's brave, just, compassionate, stubborn, and giant. Although none of these traits here are really that great, they don't match, so I will keep him humble. Also, let's see the holy sites of this religion. And what do they do? They're pretty, 2 are pretty close. 1 not so much. Control growth, prestige per night, coastal advantage. Holy order higher cost and supply duration increased, and country conversion speed. And honestly, it's not that great, but it shall do. The Christian traits or Muslim traits are neither very good, by the way. Yeah, this is very similar. Diplomacy per level of devotion, piety increased, conversion speed, so it's almost the same as this one. Conversion speed and cultural fascination. So only the cultural fascination is good, honestly. So when if we murder this guy, I will start the war. Let's see if he dies. King has survived. My agitators successfully riled them up, but when the mob started rioting, soldiers cut them down. The survivors fled in terror as the king made his way back to the castle. Many peasants were hanged. This incompetence is why we rule, and these peasants do not. Yeah, let's continue with another plan, although it will take over a year. But we have time. I'm waiting for some more gold to increase the number of light footmen at the moment. Twist of fate. He died of old age. This guy is somehow allied to our liege. So now I have to murder him, I guess. And his main heir is a child also. There's a really big chance to kill this guy. 93%, so he shall die. A little experimentation. A long evening of state business with court imam has slowly degenerated and both of us dig deep in our cups, swearing, swapping saucy stories. I have just finished my telling of tale about the forbidden love twixt goat and badger when I see an untoward gleam in my companion's eyes. Thoughts of black may race unbidden to my mind. Perhaps court imam is actually a little keener on this subject than he knows. So I either find his secrets, or I can become his friend. Who is this guy anyway? He has no land title, so the weak hook is pretty useless in this case. Can pay homage to my liege, but I don't really care. Oh, nice! Someone sent me a big gift of gold, so this means this regiment of light footmen is now finished. Also, I got another package of gold from my wife. Let's see. Do I have any way to knowing what this guy has? He has light footmen and pikemen. So pikemen are weak to heavy infantry. So I will get just a little bit of them. And light infantry is weak to archers, which I already have. So with this force, we can take this guy when he's alone without allies easily. Also, there's a progress. So disrupt schemes is good enough. And now I'll start spending gold on buildings. Castile stands before me, a servant of the headless King Orti. Now I want you to do something for me, and you will of course be reasonably compensated. Whispered words can topple the king. I pay some gold. Every courtier gets decreased opinion, or it gains progress, or I don't gain anything, so I will take the progress. Also, he's fighting an internal war, so it will be good timing for our war. Someone wants to purchase truce, I don't really care. A meal to die for, so he will be poisoned. He was killed. So it's now this guy's time to rule. I cannot invade kingdom because I don't have enough prestige. I can either conquer county or struggle clash also for just one county. Struggle clash will what will it do? It wants you gain the contested title, so I will gain this county regardless of what I choose here, although conquer is cheaper. So let's get everyone up. Also I can call some ally, why not? The prestige will not be that important. It's not as important as gold, so with glee I took Loop out playing with a bow, and to my surprise he ran into a wounded doe. When he shot me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Loop just smiled. Just an animal, so either he's sadistic, or he's ambitious, or he's paranoid. So I'm gonna make him ambitious. This battle should be fairly easy. This is probably the best commander I can get. They are defending in the mountains, but we just have more. It's pretty even, unfortunately. The mountains are... yeah, the pikemen are pretty good in the mountains, so that's why we almost lost it. Okay, now we can just siege. Maghrebi advancements. Maghrebi scholars have recently made a great strides in medical knowledge, but the polymath at Santi has been exiled from Equentis, whatever card for a poem and mistake, and seeks new employment. I have learned much, she says, from the works of the ancients, so I can hire her as a physician, but I don't have any money. So I will send you back in chains. I don't need contract assistance. Also, I assume that my ally, who I called to this war, is busy with his own business. I can call this guy. Also, I'm running a little bit low on money, so it will decrease my strength in the next battle. I will have to fight. No, I don't want your contract assistance. Let's just conquer this province. Fuck off, I don't want the contract assistance. So, an ally is coming with small force. Holy fuck. Someone joined the war. 2,000 soldiers. So let's see if I can get any alliance that could solve this problem. So this guy has 800. There's no way of running away from them now. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. Someone has had to join the war. And at this time I can sell this guy's kids for an alliance, I guess. No, never mind. I cannot. Yeah, I guess grandchildren cannot be sold for an alliance. How about... No, never mind. So, this time, of course, mountains are not going to be as helpful as they were last time. Huh? I will call this ally to join and then regroup my army. Would be nice to have some source of gold, but none of my prisoners have any money. So let's see what happens with this new participant in this war, if he does anything. Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at treasures never before seen in this land. Had to watch my back to get these beauties out. I did, never sleeping with both eyes closed. This merchant might have more to give me than marvels from afar. So this is just 83% of losing prestige. I can gain dread, I can be more vigilant, I can get intrigue lifestyle experience and decrease popular opinion to Dela. Unfortunately, none of this gives me gold, so I will take the dread. Also, here is our ally coming. Anyway, yeah, I think this will be enough for this episode, so we'll finish this war in the next one and see you then.